Hey everyone, we're starting something new here on Lantern TV. I'd like to introduce Kevin Stankiewicz, who will be co-hosting the show with me. Kev, can you tell everyone a little bit about what this show entails?
Yeah, well, here on What's the Buzz, we'll be discussing an array of trending topics each week with a lighthearted spin, though it might not be so lighthearted all the time, especially not before November 8th.
Wait, are you telling me that you don't think this campaign season has been lighthearted?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go with lighthearted, maybe something like brokenhearted.
Well, luckily you're not alone. We'll dig deep into the origin of Kevin's sorrows, discuss Wednesday night's debate, and more coming up on this week's What's the Buzz. The third and final presidential debate between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump took place in Las Vegas on Wednesday night, and let's just say we're glad it's the final one.
Yeah, like always, a lot happened, but the buzz has mostly been focused on Donald Trump's remark that he's trying to create suspense about whether he'll accept the results of a Democratic election.
Yeah, it's a great strategy. I mean, maybe for The Apprentice. But actually, he's doing it even on the campaign trail. He said this yesterday while visiting Columbus.
I will totally accept the results of this great and historic presidential election if I win.
Well, isn't that just something?
Wow.
I will say this, though. The debate was definitely the most policy-focused of them all, which isn't necessarily a high bar to clear, but with 2.5 weeks before the election, I think the voters deserve something like that.
Right, and I think a lot of that stems from Chris Wallace moderating the debate. He did an excellent job of bringing serious issues to the table that haven't been heavily discussed in the past, and maybe for the next couple days, the public won't hate the media as much.
Definitely. Moving away from politics to preserve some sanity, there's another duo currently that's going head-to-head, and that's the Chainsmokers and Lady Gaga, who released her first solo album in 3 years today.
Celebrities in their feuds. It all started earlier this fall when the Chainsmokers stated that Gaga's song Perfect Illusion sucks in an interview with the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, clearly it did not, but Gaga fired back on Twitter when her second single dropped this week, tweeting at the Chainsmokers that they might like this one better.
Woo, it's getting a little steamy there on Twitter. To make matters a little bit more interesting, the Chainsmokers replied to Gaga's tweet from their personal account saying, respect. Kevin, what's your opinion on celebrities and really anyone using Twitter in this way? Do you think it's appropriate, or what are your thoughts?
Well, personally, I think too much face-to-face interaction will be the end of civilization, so it's best that everyone settles their business online, out in the open for everyone to see.
Probably best. And finally, Kevin, it's hard to ignore the buzz around campus in response to the universe allowing Cleveland and its fans to have a few nice things. On Wednesday, the Indians advanced to see their first World Series in 19 years.
Yeah, look, Ariana, we're both from Cleveland, and we've had enough sports-related suffering to fill Lake Erie like 10 times over. So it's hard to believe, nearly impossible, that another Cleveland team is going to be playing for a championship just 4 months after the Cavs won it in June.
Yeah, it really is. And speaking of the Cavs, they have their first game of the regular season on Tuesday. That comes with the ring ceremony and the reveal of the championship banner that was hung. And, what does this mean for Cleveland? I can only imagine the energy and the atmosphere that's going to, take over downtown Cleveland on Tuesday.
Yeah, with the Indians opening it and the Cavs being there, it's really going to be crazy. The World Series should be incredible. But if the Indians don't win, I will say I'm not sure I'll be able to accept the result. It could be rigged. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure Trump certainly thinks so. But hey, we're out of buzz for today. Feel free to tweet at Kevin and myself for any stories you think are worth talking about, and also be sure to tune in next week for a whole new What's the Buzz.